Hello, friends.
Hello.
Hello, friends. Welcome to the today's program. And today we are talking about heart. We are talking about happiness. We are talking about many things. So, Dr. Hari is here. Dr. Lakshmikant is here. Dr. Triptidev is here. Dr. Triptidev is a senior most cardiologist at Apollo Hospitals from more than 25 years, and Lakshmikant is also a very senior person, and Dr. Hari is also very senior, and they were all working in the hospitals from long time. So I just want Hari, you want to ask any questions? Dr. Hari. Hello. Okay, now what is happening is everybody is going through a tough time because of Corona, and which we never expected it is going to happen like this. And now we have to prepare ourselves to face all these challenges. So can you just say a few things? What is your observation, Dr. Tripti? What is the observation? What is scientifically we are going? And can you just say a few things? What is new research is happening?
Yeah, Dr. Nadeem, that's a very good question. We have to think about so many aspects of this new COVID-19 infection to the human race. We need to understand that it is not only the infection or like a SARS-CoV influenza infection, which not only affects the human beings and they disqualify their work, but it spreads and as if it is worse than influenza pandemic. It looks as if it is affecting all the entire community, not only the old, but even the young and the middle-aged. All are getting affected because of the very high infectivity rate of this new COVID-19 virus, which we need to understand that it is not only affecting the health and the morbidity and mortality of the person, as well it is affecting the economic part as well as the societal and the structural part of the entire society and the entire world. It's bringing the entire world together in one scenario. We all are affected. In fact, it is a Vasudeva Kutumbakam, you can say. In one way, we are not different. All of us are together in this war against the new COVID-19 virus. As if we all have become now a new virologist. We are started learning about this new virus. We never thought about it that we should learn so much about the infectivity, the pathophysiology, the epidemiology, the spread, the effect, the future effect, how it would leave the world or how it would create a symbiotic relationship with the entire humanity. So that is how now we are thinking and we are trying to understand. And all the epidemiologists, great virologists, great thinkers, sociologists, economists, everybody is trying to look into it for the future direction of humankind, how we can tackle, how we can come out of this crisis which is affecting entire world, and how we can be friendly and happily living together, because this world is not going to be free of COVID-19. It will be remaining with us as if we are living with influenza viruses, we are living with H1N1 virus, we are living with bird flu viruses. So how to win around and have a symbiotic and very happy and loving relationship with entire creatures of the world as if we are one together. We are not fighting or trying to kill anybody. So that is how now we have to bring
Wonderful.
different types of thinking and the scenarios where how we can go about it. That is the biggest challenge now, and we all are thinking about it. So I would like to understand the thought process of all the panelists. Now we are looking at it. how we can go further ahead with
So
this.
that's where actually what we are trying to
Wonderful.
what we are trying to understand is the scientists are trying to get the medicine for this, but how to live happily, how to reduce our stress, how to enjoy this, what our ancient system of spirituality has taught us, what we have to learn from that. So all that we are discussing from the morning. So Dr. Hari, you want to ask any question to ma'am?
Yeah. I want to shoot question to Lakshmikant sir. Sir, welcome
Yeah.
to the show.
Welcome. So,
Sir,
like, I want to
no.
say.
Let me ask questions, sir. Let me
Yes,
ask
yes.
questions.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
People always say there is a gut feeling because even though we are all very, very intellectuals and very learned people always say, my gut feeling says this. Okay. What is your gut feeling now about this COVID crisis? Because I know you attended all the workshops of Landmark, and you and madam are wonderful people, wonderful surgeons, wonderful surgeon, and you are also a wonderful teacher who educates about the laparoscopic surgeries. So with your intellectual brain, still there is a scope for everyone to know more about this gut feeling. What is the difference between this gut feeling and sixth sense, and what is your sixth sense or gut feeling says about this COVID crisis? Whether we can overcome this, or we can because there are many deaths of doctors, and we know as a frontline fighters we are more prone for this infection even after lockdown. So what do you say, sir, about this?
So, okay, I think I've been into this for the past 2 months, and I'm like, as you say, I'm a surgeon. Even though I know how risky it's to go into the environment, I'm meeting my patients, I'm operating emergencies, and trying to communicate with my patients, telling them not to come to the hospital until it's absolutely necessary. So I think we have shifted from trends where like any problem, come to the hospital, to don't come to the hospital until it's absolutely necessary. So what my mind is saying is, so like over the years, see, I think because my father is a surgeon, I've been seeing hospital, doctors, patients from the very beginning. The main problem is we as humanity become comfortable and very, very predictable. We don't want anything which is sudden. We won't even want to accept it. We are scared, worried, because we are worried about uncertainty. So see, what I want to say, see, this uncertainty has always been there, but only thing which is certain is uncertainty. But now, because we become so comfortable, we get up in the morning, we go to our offices and come back. See, because of the comfort, in the sense, see, I will tell you, like, see, for example, when I used to read in Chennai. So when I start from Mirialgoda, see, when I get into the bus, I don't know what time the bus will reach the station and what time I need to go to another town to take a train. And after getting into the train, I don't know whether I will get a seat or not. I will just go with a, gunny bag of clothes, sit there, and, we will be 5-hour journey from that place to Chennai, go there, and we don't even know whether auto will come or not. So we have lived a life of very unpredictable nature. Now we know we don't even 5 minutes flight time, 5 minutes, everything goes off and we are worried. So now what I can say is, we are living in the world of uncertainty. Definitely this will pass off. We should have very enough courage, because if you see the older generations and other generations, we are getting so much worried about. I think what we need to understand, this is a situation where we will come through, and according to the evidence-based, follow whatever is available in the present circumstances, take everybody's help and go forward. So now very well, we have to start working. See, all the OPD services are open from Monday. We are going to work. What our going on in my mind is how to protect myself and the patient who is coming to the hospital. That's all. If I think what are the dangerous circumstances which are going to happen about all this vaccine, I don't think I can even go to the hospital. So now we need to go and work. And I think my first, surgical case, which I was operating after the lockdown. See, if you see, it was midnight, and the patient was already operated twice in outside hospital. Imagine the mother delivered, it was cesarean section, postpartum hemorrhage. So the patient has undergone hysterectomy, renal failure. Now the patient is abdominal dysfunction, and the CT shows it's a bowel perforation. So imagine such a complicated case, and there is nothing that I cannot say I will operate today. Midnight I am going, operating at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and because of all the other patient is on all the inotropic support, very bad situation. We don't know what the outcome is going to be. So, but you don't have a choice, and we need to wear that N95 mask with a dress. You can't even talk properly. So, because whenever I'm talking, I am becoming breathless. So, but I need to talk. And the moment you go out of the house, the first time I felt, see, when you go to a war, so you remember, in the house they give harati, give everything in your house. You're going to a war, be careful, like that. First time in the house, my wife comes and gives everything like this. I'm telling, what I'm going to war or what? But I just kept quiet because I don't want to make a situation. But that's how it happened. My first thing, I stand there and be careful, wear this mask, wear this. It really is necessary to go? Can I avoid this surgery? Can you ask somebody else to come and talk? So why only you have to do all these things? So what I want to tell you is, after going to all the circumstances, we definitely have a risk. We have to embrace the uncertainty and do what we are supposed to do. That does not mean, I am not saying like don't maintain distance, go into the environment and infect yourself. No, do when it's absolutely necessary. We know very well as doctors, we are at risk. I think our respect cardiologists, how bad it is. We are seeing a lot of COVID cases presenting as a cardiac problem. And there are a lot of evidence to say that a lot of ECG changes are occurring because of COVID. And they are also at high risk. Every COVID positive patient is also having cardiac problems. So even abdominal pain patients, many COVID patients are presenting with abdominal pain. Even a lot of emergency cases, somehow we do a CT abdomen, suddenly we are seeing CT changes in the chest. So we know we are at risk, but only thing we can do is embrace the uncertainty of nature, accept it, go forward and do what's absolutely necessary. Don't be careless, reckless or irresponsible. So for us, it's a must. I know we are taking risk. I know we have to do. And see, when people ask, why are you doing to do? See, because we have taken this profession with the mind that we have to help. And, always we have thought that, service before self. And now I cannot go into this is there. I will not go operate. I am sitting in the house. See, that we have never thought like that. There were a lot of great teachers who that first thing you want to do this profession. First, you should do service before self. So with that motto, I think even Trupti, our cardiologist, will agree with me. So that's the attitude which we are built up. So I think we have to embrace the uncertainty and understand what we are going through and take with all care and everything we need to attack the uncertainty. So that's what my word is. So I think I just want everyone to understand this and work out your life according to your circumstances.
Wonderful, wonderful. Today is Doctors of Spirituality to deal the crisis. This is the topic we have chosen. Ma'am, being a cardiologist.
No, she is not there, I think.
Please enlighten us.
Hello? She has, I think she has quit this thing. She's joining again. She's joining again. By the time you can say something.
Sir, Lakshmikant sir, ఈ గట్ ఫీలింగ్స్ బికాజ్ మీరు జిఐటి సర్జన్ కాబట్టి గట్ ఫీలింగ్స్ అనేటువంటి ఉంటాయా ఆర్ అదర్వైజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ కనెక్టెడ్ టు ది బ్రెయిన్ అంటారా?
సో అంటే ఐ మీన్ లైక్ ఇట్స్ లైక్ gut feeling, whatever you are saying. See, basically what I understood while going through all these things is like everybody have our sixth sense or whatever our mind is saying to take care of yourself. And see, one advantage is like Hari and me, we both of us are surgeons. See, surgeons know more about asepsis than anybody else. Correct. So because our gut feeling says follow the asepsis. So whenever we are going into the operation theater, we follow asepsis. So when we are in the house, see that your house also is an operation theater. So operation theater means, so maintain cleanliness, see that nothing from outside comes in. So as a surgeon, we have some guidelines going to operation theater, what we will do, like your clothes, or when you go out and come into the house, you are bringing lot of dirty things inside. So what are the source are? Our source of connective things are, your watches, your purse, your spectacles, and whatever ornaments you are wearing, your clothes. These are the organs of which spread the infection. So as a surgeon, I will say, my gut feeling says, whenever, because you are trained to be a surgeon, you are trained in sepsis, follow the same modality in the house. So see that your house is a Templar house, is a operation theater. So when you think in that way, everything falls into place. So whatever precautions we follow in the operation theater, like whenever we go out and come, wash yourself completely, wash your clothes completely in solutions which are strong enough. And whenever we know very well, so at temperature higher than 60 degrees centigrade, majority of the organisms don't survive. So boil or wash your clothes in hot water. Nowadays, all washing machines have temperatures more than 60, 80, 100. So high temperature, higher than 40. So you can just change the adjustments where you can keep the temperature 60 degrees, which is in between 40 and 100. It will be very good. They'll keep your clothes washed very well. Second thing is all objects which you carry. So don't carry watches, don't wear your belts, wash your specs regularly. And whenever you are carrying your wallet, keep your wallet away. Keep only your identification card and few money and your card in a pocket or a plastic cover, which is easy to carry. Come back home, which you can sterilize. My gut feeling says, behave like a, because we have a lot of knowledge. I think whatever I say, I think Hari will agree with me. See, when you go to operation theater, we don't go around walking around and wear the same shoes and go into the operation theater. We remove our shoes, socks, and wear an other footwear and go into the operation theater. Same thing. And regularly, between every cases, we clean the operation theater and fumigate the room and everything. So the other way is like clean or mop your houses regularly. Keep unnecessary things which are available in the house, which carries lot of dust, keep it inside. Only which we can be cleaned very nicely, keep it outside. So as my gut feeling as a surgeon, behave like a surgeon even in the house. Teach everybody, teach lot of people around you about sterility. Even now, I see lot of people who are feeling restless to be in the house, who want a lot of people to come and work. See, because we have stopped all the maids, people are becoming restless. We have to work on our own. Allow the maids, allow the maids.
Yeah.
I told only one thing. See, basically, we know we are still going to, the graph has not still flattened. Still, it is going, it's a plateaued, but it has not come down. So still we need to follow this social distancing. Don't allow people, too many people to come into the, see, you don't allow 20, 30 people to come into operation theater. So if you allow so many people, the operation will get infected. The surgical case will get infected. The same way, wherever you are staying, see that, don't allow people inside. So wherever you are staying, maybe your apartment, maybe, your house, that is your operation theater. That's your hospital. So every person should behave like a doctor. So not only we are doctors, everybody is a doctor. So once you think, you become more responsible. When you become responsible, you will also think about others. So what is there if we work for a few more days in our house and clean our houses and keep it safe? By bringing people from outside to work or clean, we are unnecessarily bringing the infection also. So my gut feeling says, I think whatever knowledge as a doctor, as a surgeon I have transmitted to society so that they will take care of themselves the same way like how I am taking care of myself. Yes, Hari Garu.
Wonderful overall view, sir. It's very, very nice. Nadeem, ma'am has come?
Yeah, ma'am,
Yeah.
just joining. Yeah.
Yeah, come. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Ma'am, a question to you before you appear on the screen. People always equate the love with the heart. And the people always say that always go with the heart. Don't use your head because you are already confused. You are all in a crisis. So, what is the difference between working with the head and working with the heart? or you used very wonderful words, symbiosis, Vasudhaika Kutumbakam, which are all holistic and spiritual perspective, very nicely said. As a cardiologist, because even love is people, those who are in love, they symbolizes with the heart. Why is it so? Because as surgeons or as doctors, we have not observed this soul, spirit in the heart. You are a senior cardiologist. What is your, because people, non-medical people, they're all saying all these things. As a qualified, as an life expert, seeing the day in and day out, the deaths and lives, what do you suggest? Because many people live with the superstitions, many people live with all the older sayings, but the science says it is seeing is believing. Of course, the spirituality says feeling is believing. So, as an expert, because if anything comes from you, it has a lot of authenticity. Yes, please, madam.
Dr. Hari, I am very happy to know that you understand that heart is the organ in the body, entire body, which is the primordial for starting the life and ending the life. That everybody knows. In the intrauterine life, when we start our journey to the mother's womb, we start with the heartbeat, right? The heartbeat starts for the fetus or a baby inside the mother's womb at the age of, when you see the ultrasound fetal echo, you can understand from 6 weeks to 12 weeks, the heartbeat starts. And seeing the heartbeat, the gynecologist will give the full confidence to the patient that your baby is having now heartbeat. Now we are sure that you are carrying this small baby life. Then they say, yes, life is there. So what is heart? Heart is life. Heart is the most important organ which you can say ticks from the right from the starting till the end. Till the heart is ticking, the life is going on. So this is the energy of the life. And if you say that any kind of emotion for that reason, not only love, but you say any kind of stress throughout your mind which goes through, the heart is the first organ which gets affected because of, you know, the neuroendocrine system which affects the heart, the sympathetic, parasympathetic, and the amygdala, and you know, all the structures in the brain which are affecting the heart through the autonomic nervous system. Hence, now we have a new disease which is known as stress cardiomyopathy. Previously, it was not known, but without having any blockages in the heart blood circulation, you get the pumping of the heart becomes dilated and distended. That is cardiomyopathy, which is known as Takotsubo, which is because of excessive stress. The heart responds to the excessive stress. Same way, heart responds to all kinds of stresses by producing a lot of ectopics, lot of extra beats, tachycardias, bradycardias, and so many effects to the heart autonomic system. Hence, the love is the most important, I must say. If you say out of all the emotions, like we say, we have 9 types of emotions, and the Prakriti which gives us that effect of emotions in a 9 forms. The love is the highest form of the natural healing emotion. As you are a person who talks about how to prevent the aging process. So if you want to tell the truth, if your heart is young, you are in a young age group. So how to keep the heart young? How can you keep your heart young? By putting entire love of the entire universe, the cosmic love, the universal love, bring it to your heart, and then this energy from your heart emanates to the entire universe, the entire humanity, the entire creatures, the entire creativity takes this positive, lovely, loving, affectionate energy through your heart, then you will never ever grow old. Am I right, doctor?
Yeah, thanks.
Excellent, madam.
So
You wonderfully said. Self-love, self-acceptance, self-confidence always lies within oneself. So when you introspect yourself, when you understand what nature is compelling us to learn many things through COVID crisis. In the same way, my question to both of you, madam. So this COVID crisis is creating a lot of positive changes. Of course, it has a lot of negative impact, that is death. But as a therapist, as a doctor, what I want to say is this COVID crisis will definitely make us to practice preventive health care. Regularly, we do curative health care, that by means of medicines and surgeries. But this will definitely bring that preventive health care awareness, so that doctors will teach about preventive health, which is not usually dealt by the doctors, but all non-medical people, we see some prescribe the diet, keto diet, some people naturopathy, like that, many other things which are not very realistic, not very scientific. But if this curative as well as the preventive health comes through the qualified doctors, then it will have a lot of impact. I feel it so. Yes.
Very true.
Yeah.
Doctor. Yes.
Thank you so much for very good answers by everybody. So actually, we have 5 more minutes for this program.
Oh, wonderful.
A little bit of input for the prevention, as you said. Now we know the latest scientific advance to understand the COVID-19 virus behavior and the effect on the heart and the blood circulation.
Yes.
The clotting factors, the intravascular clotting, we call it. Yes. So that is the major component of the impact, which causes the damage to the capillaries and the blood circulation of the lungs, heart, brain, everywhere. Now, I would suggest all my patients to prevent the clotting. Drink lot of water, take lot of lemon water, which is a very good antioxidant. And the best thing, if you can use some aspirin, soluble aspirin tablets. Put some soluble aspirin tablets, 500 milligram or 325 milligram tablets, in the glass of water, 2-3 tablets, and mix it nicely with honey, and put 2-3 lemons in that water, make it little warm water, and drink it off. Your COVID-19 virus can give you no impact of thrombogenicity, and you will become a clear hero to get out of this problem, because not only this decoction, which has been proven by some of the Italian, Mexican, and the European countries, where they have seen after the autopsy studies that when they have seen there's a lot of thrombus going on. This kind of decoction, if we daily take in the morning, we can prevent the thrombogenicity of our blood, and the immunity will improve, and then it will prevent the first stage of the problem with the virus, that is thrombus formation. Then the cascade of events starts. So if we stop it at the first stage, we can prevent the major happening of the DIC kind of a picture, which is the most important factor which takes away the life, which is the death warrant. So we can prevent that. So this decoction I would tell to take everyone nowadays in the morning with lot of hydration.
Thank you so much.
Madam, as a busy practitioner, how can you combat the daily stress in your cardiology practice, madam? Any meditations or anything which you want to prescribe to the audience?
Yeah, doctor, I would say that everyone should practice early morning yoga and meditation. Pranayam, yoga, meditation. That is the best immunity booster, best practice to relieve the stress, and best practice to relieve the immunological storm which we get. Even after, suppose I get a COVID virus positive. Okay. God forbid.
Sorry to interrupt. We have only 1 minute.
Yeah.
Lakshmikant. Very nice, madam.
So, actually, I wanted to
thank you, Hari. Thank you, Nadeem.
Thank you.
And the last is our gut immunity is very important. Take care of your gut. Like Madam has said, lot of antioxidants and take lot of probiotics, take lot of water. And I think thank you, Hari and Nadeem, and for giving us opportunity to be with you. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So there is so much of knowledge in all the doctors. So it is our quest to bring out and give it to all the people. So today's program was very good. I loved the way Dr. Tripti was explained and Dr. Lakshmikant has explained. Beautiful questions asked by Hari. So this is the time we wanted to be healthy, happily, face all kind of stress which is we are going to face in the future. So be safe, be happy. Thank you. And
Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.